Many people set breastfeeding goals. They want to breastfeed for 6 months, for 12 months, for 24 months. But about 2/3 of the families that set breastfeeding goals, we also call it chest feeding, do not reach those goals. And it is not because of lack of their initiative or their intention. It's really about the environment around them. They do not go out in public if they feel like their baby may need to feed while they're out, because they don't feel like it's acceptable in public. A public space is anywhere families congregate. It could be a shopping mall, it could be a coffee shop, a restaurant. A library is a perfect example of a public space. So we're at the Rondo Library, which is an excellent example of a public space that set up a private lactation space and also has many semi-private lactation spaces available for families.
I was very excited because I see a lot of people needing the space. I see women who bring babies with them. Sometimes they have not only their babies, but they have other children that they're watching. If they wanted to breastfeed, people would ask for a private space. So it's nice to have our own designated area for breastfeeding or pumping.
A private space is where you can pump or breastfeed without intrusion from anybody else.
A private lactation space should have a chair, a small table, a door that locks, and good signage.
And a semi-private space is just a little bit more privacy. So it could be an alcove, it could be a couch or a chair that's turned away from the general area.
Many public spaces have a private place for prayer, and that can also be used for pumping or for breastfeeding should a family need it.
We want to make sure that families do not think they're required to go to private areas to breastfeed, that they're invited to if they should need that or desire it. It's important to have really good signage for public spaces to support breastfeeding. And it could just be the international breastfeeding symbol wherever you want to designate a space for breastfeeding, and also information at the front desk.
More mothers would venture out. More mothers would not have to worry about their child being hungry and not have to rush out of somewhere because their child is fussy and wants to calm themselves.
It's a benefit to public spaces to be welcoming of breastfeeding families because it gives them a positive image. It brings more people through the doors. It's healthier for the community, healthier for the families if everybody can reach their breastfeeding goals.
We could have just put a chair in there, but it's not comfortable. Like if you just put a chair in a storage room, it's just a chair in a storage room. Having the lighting, having the rocking chair, having stuff that would make someone feel comfortable to be in there, it's just nice. We do have to add it to our cleaning schedule. We have a rotation and designate somebody to clean. It's a little bit more work, but it's worth it because you have a space that someone who may not come to the library or who may not stay at the library for a long period of time because they need to breastfeed their child can use the space and stay longer.